so that's the proportion, and then let me just show you one other demo, and then we'll start with our models here. So you can take pale color, like a yellow. So now this would be reacting to the model on the stand. So this is a technique that all of you could give a try. I think you have some of these supplies. So take a pale color like a yellow. When the model takes a pose, create a quick stick figure of the pose. And whenever you're drawing, you want to get the legs head to toe first, ignore the arms, and then attach the arms. Like try to get the longest line on your paper sooner than later. Start at the head and go all the way down. And don't stop till you've come back up to the hand. Then, the stick figure should really capture a lot of the pose and the attitude. If you miss that, you can spend, 3 days rendering something, it's not going to bring it back. Okay? So you want to really pay attention to this. This is not a throwaway, it's absolutely a result of focused thinking, planning, and designing. Because you're inventing a good deal of the figure. Then you just break down the models, simple shapes. It doesn't have to be heavily detailed. Again, the arms after the legs. Try to work your way. And just never forget that there's nothing called perfect. I know people want to be perfect, but there is no such thing. So you might as well just relax and have a good time. And it's probably a lot more perfect than you ever think it could be. And then you break down the clothes into very simple shapes on top of that. And this, the art of fashion drawing, the history of it, in this art form is very much about you creating and inventing within the opportunity to use the model as a reference, but it's not about observational kind of drawing, so no one's going to be, critiquing based on what was, because the models are gone, all we're left with, like I tell my students, is what they've decided to put on the paper, and I'm looking at the choices they're making, and that's what I'm going to be giving them feedback on. Because the models are gone, there's no argument. You can show me a picture of the model on the front, it doesn't matter. It's over. It's this, is where we're going. So you need to really have fun with manipulating what you see in front of you and interpreting that. And that's always been the strength of the greatest fashion illustrators in the history of our art form. So the whole idea of invention, stylizing, creating, recreating is all good. And the more you participate in that and then you individualize it, the better. If you want to change the model's hair, if you want to change the silhouette of what she's wearing, if you want to change the length, you may add bracelets, you may remove bracelets. You need to participate because that's fashion, really. It's like, participating with the exterior of a human being. And then you want to push and pull and really have fun with that level of making choices. And it should be fun because, this is what you love and you want to say something with it. So it's not about, oh, was that exactly like it? No, exact is relative. And it's usually not that interesting. It's what have you done with it? Like, have you transported us? And do we still get the feeling of what she was wearing? But sort of through your own interpretation. At least that's what I try to encourage. Can I show you